Okay, let's go over homework 3.6, number 8. Right. So when you take the limit at infinity, you can actually only focus on the leading term on top and the leading term on the bottom. So in this case, leading term on top is negative 7x, right? And the leading term on the bottom is 3x cubed, right? So since these two guys will basically dominate the behavior of the numerator and the denominator when x is large, wherever they go, it's going to be the limit of the whole thing. All right. So we're gonna take the limit as x approaches infinity. All right. So you have negative 7x on top, and you have 3x cubed on the bottom. So we can simplify by canceling one of the x, so that's going to become, so cubed becomes squared, right? Then you can just take the limit, right? So plug in basically infinity. So on top you have negative 7, right? On the bottom you have 3 times infinity square. Infinity square is a huge number. You know, triple that, it's still huge. So it's going to be positive infinity, right? So any non-finite number divided by infinity is going to head toward 0, because you're basically dividing negative 7 by extremely big number, right? So therefore, the limit is 0 for this guy, right? For this same way, so leading term on top is negative 7, but the leading term on the bottom is 3x. So if you take the limit of negative 7x over 3x as x approaches positive infinity, right? X and x cancel out, right? So you can see that we are taking a limit of a constant, negative 7 over 3. So the limit is going to be the same constant, negative 7 over 3. Right? So you have negative 7 over 3. All right? Part C. Same deal. Right? So leading coefficient on top is negative 7x squared. Leading term on the bottom is 3x. Right? So we are taking the limit of, as x approaches infinity, right? You have negative 7x squared over 3x, right? So you can cancel one of the x and the x here. So you get, right, as x goes to infinity, so negative 7 times a huge positive number would be a negative infinity, right? And over 3. So therefore, it's still going to be negative infinity, right? So therefore, the limit is negative infinity, right? So we got this one right, and also that one right, and that one right, right? That's it. I hope that this was clear.